Is it fixed now?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Tracy.
You're welcome.
Okay, Tracy, just send it over.
Okay, just waiting on it to come through. You want to check to make sure it's in your sent items, Jacinta? Oh, was that it? No, that wasn't it either.
Yeah, I just double checked. It's
Oh,
being
there it
really
is.
slow right now.
It is. It
Make
just
sure-
came through. Yeah, let me get it posted. Okay, I got it posted. Let me just verify it's working.
It says in the corner it's live streamed.
Yeah, she's just gonna check to make sure it's posted to our website.
Okay, you're good to go.
Okay. Ready to go, BJ? Did we lose BJ?
I see him on here, but I don't know. He doesn't look like he's muted.
BJ, are you ready to roll? Looks like the technical difficulties have gotten him.
Dr. Van, I'm about to let someone in from the waiting room from Phil's iPhone, so we're gonna have to identify him.
Okay, we'll wait till we get BJ up and running. Hold on a minute. We lost him.
Yeah, he completely dropped off.
Do we have a quorum without him?
Yes.
Okay. JD, we can't get him back, you want to chair the meeting?
I will, if, let's give him a little time to get back in and then I'll be ready. Let me pull up the agenda and get his notes and stuff.
He's coming in
Okay.
now.
Okay.
There he is.
There he is.
Sorry, everything cut out. I apologize, but now I got video, right?
Yes, sir.
I
Okay,
apologize.
we ready for y'all to go? Get started.
Call to order. Please know any comments by the public are welcome and can be emailed to the public comment at lsbme.la.gov. Dr. Collada, please confirm you verified the identity of all tele and video conference participants.
I think we have one that we have not, Jacinta, did we get that taken care of?
No, whoever that was on that iPhone fell off.
Okay, good enough. We have everybody identified, sir.
Thank you. Is the sound clear and audible to the public and those on the tele and video conference?
It is, sir, from our end. If any of you all would like to test your mics, now's a good time to test it.
Right.
Okay,
All additions to the executive or public agenda must be made presently, as we will no longer make additions to the agenda after the close of the public session. At this time, I'd like to take a roll call and quorum confirmation. Alex Dibley.
I'm here.
Dr. Lopez.
I am here.
Dr. Stewart.
Present.
Jason Donovan.
I'm here.
Laney Litchfield.
Present.
All right. BJ Duplantis is present. Dave Giardina is absent. He is attending a funeral. Dr. Collada, are there any public comments at this time?
no, sir, there are not.
Right. At this time, I would like to have the minutes from the old meeting, the last meeting, approved.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, motion to approve by Jason Donovan, seconded by Dr. Stewart. Motion passes. All right, first up on the agenda, we'd like to officially welcome Dr. Miguel Lopez to the Athletic Training Advisory Committee. Thank you for your willingness and dedication to athletic training and willingness to serve on this committee. I know Dr. Stewart will greatly appreciate your help on this, as we have to have at least one doctor on the advisory committee meetings to make sure we have a quorum. Dr. Lopez, would you like to say anything at this time?
Yes, thank you all for having me. It's a pleasure to work with all of you all, and I continue to look forward to it.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Collada, do we have any public comment at this time?
No, sir, you do not.
All right, I'd like to move on to the rules and regs. Dr. Collada, could you please provide us an update as to where we are at in this process, as public comment closed January 27th, if I believe?
Yes, sir. The initial notification has been made in this multi-step process to passing rules. We have closed the comment period, and we are now getting ready for the board to look at the comments. I think there've been a number of comments which I've shared with many of you all, some good, some not so good, but it seems like there are some of the other areas of medicine that are split individuals. For example, in the PT community have one position. The PT Association has another. So we had some recent letters from the PAs, and we have some visiting members that want to comment today, perhaps. But I think that there's been a number of comments that warrant a lot of evaluation. And so the next step in this process would be for us to go to the board and discuss the issues of the particular comments, and then make a recommendation to the board as to what we want to do. And the board has the opportunity to change, accept, or start over. The board will make those decisions. I think the key here is that this is the beginning of a multi-step process, and understand that if we get past this meeting with unchanged rules, it then goes to the Attorney General's office. And the Attorney General's office will not only comment about antitrust, but if we have exceeded legislative authority, as some of our critics have decided we have. And then at that point, it would come back to the board, and the board would either start over based upon the AG's recommendations, or if there were no recommendations for change, it could proceed on. At that point, there's then another opportunity for public hearings under what's called oversight. We have the Senate Oversight Committee, the Senate Health and Welfare and/or Health and Welfare, and the House committees could have an oversight hearing, and public comment could be heard, and they could make recommendations. And then we could take those back and either start over, amend them the way we want, and then send it for final notification. But then the governor still has to approve it at that point. So we're just beginning a long process with multiple areas of opportunity to hear public comment, evaluate those public comments, and make the changes that we think are best to keep this process going on. So I think that's a quick summary, and I'll defer to our expert, Ms. Lauren. Did I miss anything that's appropriate, Ms. Lauren, or did I fail to tell them any of the steps?
No, I think you touched on everything, but one additional thing that I might want to mention is that the AG's office also does open it for public comment. So it's not just them reviewing everything. Everyone who's made a public comment to us would also have an opportunity to make the public comment to the AG's office if they're aware of.
And we would
that.
also send all the public comments we got to the AG's office too, don't we?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And they also go to the legislature.
Right.
And
I have a
someone
question,
asked that question in the chat, and I gave them the same advice, that the original comment deadline was set according to the rules and laws of the Louisiana Register and the Division of Administration. but there is additional opportunity for subsequent public comment, either at the Attorney General's office, at the legislature, during oversight. And if this particular issue, the AT proposed rules, happens to be on a future board agenda as an agenda item, then certainly there could be public comment made to the board in connection with that agenda item.
Dr. Collada, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Will the AT Advisory Committee get a copy of all the public comments that have been submitted thus far?
I think we'll send, happy to send them to you. Jacinta's got them all that I got, and any that she's got, we'll send them to everybody.
Yes, sir. That just helps us determine our course of action moving forward, whether we would like to rescind it this time and amend and then take it back to the board, or if we continue to proceed on, we know what the opposition publicly.
Let me say to you, if we send those to you, please do not discuss them outside of a meeting. You may interact with me. You may interact with Miss Patricia or Miss Lauren, but don't call Dr. Stewart and you and Dr. Stewart get on the phone with Dr. Lopez and JD, because that is then a violation of the public meetings law, and I don't want any of you all to get in trouble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody else on the committee has any questions about the public comment period? No, seems not to be. Dr. Collada, how soon can we get those public comments sent over to the committee?
Jacinta
I'm
can
working
probably
on it
do
right
at the
now.
end of the meeting.
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. All right, at this time, if there's no additional questions, is there any public comment?
There is
At this
no public comment that has been sent by email. We do have a member of the public or an organization perhaps representing some of the public that may want to make a comment. I don't know.
Yes, sir. I think at this time we would welcome that party in to our discussion.
Hi, we're hello everyone. Thanks for having us. We're the Louisiana Occupational Therapy Association. I'm Amy Caffrey and Sam Francione. We are on the LOTA board. We're the legislative chairs for the board. We just want to start by saying that we strongly value our athletic trainers and all the hard work y'all do. We think it's important for all of us to work together, for sure, for all of our patients. So we just had 4 points we wanted to make sure we put in public comment. You want to go ahead and
Sure, yeah. Our first one is the scope expansion without corresponding education raises a concern for us. The scope of practice decisions should be grounded in more formal education and not just solely on supervisory arrangements with physicians. The second is the proposed services overlap with established licensed providers, specifically when the definition of physical rehabilitation was expanded to include fabricating orthotics, dry needling, IV procedures, and other advanced therapeutic modalities. The third one is regulatory versus legislative authority. But maybe, I guess we just didn't understand the process because we were concerned that some of these changes needed to be made more at a policy level where there could be more public input.
I think the attorney.
But now that we understand thank you for the comment earlier about the attorneys general and then legislator being involved. So that might be different. And our fourth one was the redefinition of the word athlete by removing some of the language without defining the athletic activity. yeah, just some of the language of it.
We're happy
We're happy with how the language was currently written.
and we're happy to also work together. If y'all do come back to rewrite anything, if y'all do pull it from LSBME's meeting, like you mentioned earlier, we could all work together. We're close with PT's legislative committee also. Thank y'all so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank y'all for your time and your public comment. This time, does anybody else on the board or the advisory committee has any response?
JD has his hand up, sir.
Hey, so I have a quick question. It's kind of a procedural thing. Once this goes before the board, what would be the last day or the I guess before it officially becomes part of the official agenda for the LSBME? What's the last day for submission for the agenda for the LSBME meeting on the 23rd, 24th?
That would be Wednesday after Mardi Gras.
Awesome. So Ash Wednesday, perfect.
Now, to be perfectly clear, the process started with the original approval by the board and notification in the register. So the process, official process has begun. We've not refused any public comment that came in by email because there was a cancellation of the meeting due to the inclement weather around the state. So we'll continue to receive those emails. And of
Yes,
course,
sir.
when we have our meeting in February the 23rd, anybody that wants to come and make a public comment can come and make a public comment. That's also available to anybody at any of our meetings.
Yes, sir. Does a member or members of this advisory committee need to be there on the 23rd?
Given what I think will be a number of dissatisfied commentators, people who have terrible concerns or grave concerns about the rule change, it might be helpful if we have at least BJ there, or if somebody else, and if Dr. Stewart might want to be there to kind of represent the overall committee. I think it's not going to be something that is going to go rapidly. I think it's going to probably take a long time if you have a number of people who want to make comments. We will incorporate all of the written comments we have received into the agenda that will be sent to all of the board members. So they will be able to read all of those comments prior to the meeting, and they will have formed what they consider to be their opinion about the matter at that time. But BJ, it would be great if you could be there to help
Yes,
us
sir.
out.
Yes, sir. And that's February 23rd. That's
That's a
100%
Monday.
certain. Yes, sir. Would it be on the 24th as well?
It probably will not be on the 24th. It will only be on the 23rd. And this item of business will probably start sometime around 9 o'clock and be over sometime before 11.
All right. So February 23rd, 9 o'clock. We will make plans to be in attendance, as many of us from the advisory committee that we can. Right. Dr. Collada, anybody else on the advisory committee have anything else for Dr. Collada on the rules and regs, where we're at and how we're going to move forward? Okay. Don't see anything. Dr. Collada, at this time, do we have any public comment?
You do not have any public comment that has come in by email at this time.
Thank you, sir. At this time, I feel that we have met all the objectives on our agenda today, and call for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to.
Dr. Stewart, motion to adjourn. Alex Dibley, Seconded. Thank you all. Appreciate the meeting. Dr. Collada, Ms. Patricia, and everyone else in attendance, thank you all so much.
Thank you all. Appreciate all the
and
time
we
you
will be in
devoted to this
touch.
project.
No, thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Mardi
You've
Gras.
been instrumental in this. So thank you so much, Dr. Collada. We really appreciate all your insight and guidance.
All right, you guys have a happy Mardi Gras and enjoy the festivities, but be careful out there. We need y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank